We all know these professional footballers are swimming in money. Here's a list of the stupidly expensive things these ballers own. First on the list is Aubameyang spending over $200,000 on Audis. Following in his dad's footsteps, he has spent over $200,000 on his custom Audis. As a young boy, he watched his dad pull up in his customized Audis and dreamed to live like him one day. That's exactly what Aubameyang did when he got his first check when he started his career in football. Aubameyang bought his first Audi and bought another one, a solid gold RA. That still wasn't enough for him. He bought another brand new RS7 and got it fully customized by his friend unimaginable. Aubameyang had to make sure that he was driving behind a whip worth more than $200,000. If you thought that was stupidly expensive, continue watching because we're just getting started. That's the cheapest thing on the list, believe it or not. Karim Benzema spent $250,000 on a diamond-covered football. Is it useful? Can you play with it? Well, no. So did Benzema just spend $250,000 on a football he can't use? Yes, but at least it's covered in diamonds, I guess. Benzema might just be one of the biggest flexers. While other players are busy buying timepieces and chains, Benzema is on a whole other level. He just woke up one day and decided, hey, it might be a great idea to buy a football covered in diamonds. So he hit up his jeweler and got a football covered in 72,000 black and white diamonds, each diamond over 1,000 carats. This is valued over at $250,000. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button and notification bell to stay updated on our daily videos. Paul Pogba spent over $300,000 on custom rings for his teammates. Not only did Pogba score a goal that helped his team win the World Cup, but he also went the extra mile for his teammates. He called up one of the most legendary jewelers in Beverly Hills to make custom rings. Pogba gave his teammates rings filled with rubies, diamonds, and sapphires to match the color of their country's flag. The custom rings had each player's name inscribed on them with their stats and jersey numbers on too. Each ring is worth about $15,000, and with 23 teammates, it cost Pogba a pretty penny. It cost him a total of around $345,000. Holland bought all his teammates custom Rolex watches. Holland signed with his new team Man City, and although the transfer wasn't anything personal since he's been a Holland fan his whole life, he didn't just want to leave his team without anything. Holland decided to give each of his 33 teammates custom-made Rolexes. Each of the watches was worth about $15,000. Not only did he give gifts to his teammates, but he gave Omega watches to his own club staff members, to which cost him around $7,000 each. This is nothing compared to the next person on the list. Zlatan Ibrahimovic spent over $1 million on his birthday. Zlatan undoubtedly takes his birthday seriously. He makes sure that all his birthdays go down in history. On Zlatan's 38th birthday, he bought himself a stupidly expensive gift, a Ferrari Monza SP2. On his next birthday, he bought himself a whip to match his Milan jersey, a Porsche 911 Targa. When Ibrahimovic hit the big 40, he showed off the new car he bought worth over $500,000. You might be thinking, what kind of car costs over $500,000? It's no other than his golden Ferrari SP90. It goes from 0 to 60 in 2.5 seconds, and it's half electric. Cristiano Ronaldo wears a watch worth $1 million. Aside from owning 3 Bugattis, he got a Bugatti on his wrist too. Ronaldo has the only Bugatti watch covered in titanium and champagne gold with sapphires and baguette diamonds. To make it extra special, the watch has his CR7 logo on it, designed to look exactly the engine of his Bugatti Chiron. Neymar's Bored Ape. After PSG launched exclusive NFTs during the hype, Neymar was thinking, what the hell is an NFT? Once he found out that tons of people were getting rich off of them, he figured he should join in on the action. In January, he made his first purchase in the metaverse, a Bored Ape, and the fans went crazy. This boring ape cost him a whopping $481,000. It didn't take long until he bought another one that cost him $570,000. Neymar spent over $1 million on just 2 NFTs. After his teammates learned about his crypto shopping spree, they had to join in too. That leads us to the next person on our list, Marco Verratti. After hearing about his latest endeavors of Neymar, he took a look into the metaverse. That's when he learned that there's so much more in the metaverse than NFTs. There are cities, concerts, and clubs. Marco thought it was so amazing that he wanted to live in the metaverse. He hit up a real estate agent and bought a mansion in the metaverse. It's not just a regular old mansion, he's got a helipad on it in his private island. It's even nicer than the place he physically lives in. You probably thinking, how much did he spend on a virtual crib? Well, he spent over $3 million. What's crazier is what his teammates spent on. Who's the next person on the list? Mbappe spent $3 million on his Paris crib. As a young boy, he always seen himself playing for his home country and living there. After his $188 million PSG deal, you bet he started looking for his dream home. Turns out, his dream home is a smack right in the center of a Paris shopping district. His crib has floor-to-ceiling windows and views that will leave you speechless. You can even see the Eiffel Tower from the window. This 3-bedroom home is worth $3 million. That's explained why he didn't switch to Real Madrid. Who wouldn't want to leave a place like this? Gareth Bale spending millions on golf courses. You think Bale would be busy practicing free kicks, but instead, he's busy swinging clubs. Bale fell so in love with the golf that he just couldn't help but spend over $2 million getting the land across his mansion to replicate the most famous golf courses. He didn't stop there. He became so obsessed with the sport that he wanted the rest of the city to enjoy it. He didn't just open up his backyard to the public so some strangers could swing clubs while he enjoys a coffee in his kitchen. He bought a 23,000 square foot building instead to open up a mini golf place. Bale named it Par 59, and with 3 mini golf courses, the gambling theme aesthetic with neon lights is surely enjoyed by everyone. Who wouldn't enjoy a game of mini golf? After a game, you can enjoy the restaurant and bar inside with your family and friends. Bale doesn't want to stop there, he wants to open even more branches for everyone to fall in love with the sport. David Beckham's super yacht. Beckham wanted to go all out on his Christmas and wanted to give himself a super yacht worth over $6 million. It's a Horizon E88. It comes with a kitchen, a bar, 2 suites, and a full gym. It has space for more than 10 guests at 94 feet long. Sergius Aguero bought $15 million mansion. After living his life in Manchester, once he retired, he hopped on a plane from UK to Miami. He fell in love with the city and the palm trees, so he decided to sell his crib in the UK and buy a house in Miami instead. Aguero wanted to live his life like the legend he is, and what better way to do that than in a more than 12,000 square foot mansion. His crib has 9 bedrooms, 13 bedrooms, a theater room, a wine cellar, a gym, and a tennis court. Last on the list is worth twice Sergius' crib, Pogba's private plane. Pogba's prized possession is surely his Gulfstream G280 jet. It's even got his logo on it. It's worth over $30 million. That's it for today. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up below, subscribe and hit that notification bell. We post videos every week, so stay notified. Thanks for tuning in. See you in the following video.